we recognize the fact that they don't want to come into that door. No one that comes in that door wants to be there, and we just need to make them feel welcome and remove that stigma attached to people needing or wanting, because we know it's hard to go to a place, an industry of any kind, and borrow money. Or it's even harder a lot of times to go to family or friends, and you don't want them to know your business and stuff. So I think that we preach to all of our employees as well that understand the fact that nobody that comes through that door wants to be there. And that's not like many other businesses that I know of. When I go to the grocery store, I want to be there because I want to get some groceries, and it's not it's a whole different environment. It's like going to the mall or anything, and coming into a place where you're already hurting, you're already struggling, you're upset, finances, we understand how upsetting that can be when you don't have enough to get by until your next paycheck comes. Have an emergency where your car, your transmission goes out or whatever. The last thing in the world you need is another stressor on top of that, and that stressor is trying to figure out where you're going to get that money from to take care of that problem. So we just wanted to be able to let our customers know right away how we understand and feel, because we've been there too, and our customers appreciate that, and it shows.
Here's what we hope. What we hope is that when a customer walks through our door, we hope that they immediately see or at least feel like they're dealing with somebody that cares about their situation. The way that we talk to them, the way that we really try to uplift them. They come to us not wanting to take out a loan. Nobody wants to borrow money to get out of a situation. They come to us doing something that they don't want to be doing, and they come to us knowing that we're in a more expensive alternative. So they don't want to be standing at our counter. And when you start to deal with a customer like that, I think you really got to be careful about treating them in a way that they feel like they're not being looked down upon, that they're not being talked to in a condescending fashion. That's always been really important. And when I talk to our customers, the one thing that I find is they feel like we do a pretty decent job of talking to them just like a friend would talk to them. Just like a family member would talk to them. I think that they see that we truly care about helping them with their situation. But one of the things that we recognized when we first started, that in treating a customer with dignity and respect, in working to put them in a loan that they can comfortably pay back, that doesn't present them with a long-term financial burden, that doesn't cause them to continuously cycle through a payday loan, and then ending the deal with giving them an opportunity to maybe seek some sort of additional financial education. I think that provides kind of a full-service customer service benefit for that customer, so that when they walk in their door, number one, they're being treated in a way that they didn't expect to be treated. Number two, they're getting a product that they can honestly pay back at the time that's agreed and feel good about that. And then number three, if they're interested in a service that potentially could teach them how to avoid this type of situation again, we hope that we've done a good job in providing that. We've always felt like if we treat the customers that walk through our door with dignity and respect, but also try to help them find a way where they might not need to use a service like a payday loan service, that God will continue to honor us with more customers that hopefully will take advantage of the same programs we offer. The best story I can think of, it's ironic that it was with a customer who was going to have a hard time paying back the loan that she had with us. She came in and expected to be really dealt with very harshly. If you stop and think of a situation in your life where you've had a hard time paying something back, or if you ever had to call somebody and tell them that you couldn't honor an obligation or do something that you said that you were going to do, I think that's what her expectation was. She came in and she began to tell me that she was just really experiencing a lot of financial difficulty. It was related to some of the decisions that she had made to take payday loans. And I think when her and I sat down and counseled about her situation, when we took the 30 minutes that it took to sit down and see what her budgeting plan was, what type of plan she had to get out of the financial mess that she was in, and literally be willing to try to figure out a solution for her. That's probably the truest indication that I've ever gotten. She never ever expected someone, especially someone that she was telling that she could not honor obligation, she never expected somebody to treat her in the fashion that, quite honestly, I think we really try to treat everybody with. It didn't seem abnormal to me, and if I look back at my staff or doing business with my partner, if we talk about situations like this right here, I don't know that it would be any different than what any of our employees or partners would have looked at doing. That surprise that she experienced right there, that's probably the best example I can think of.